Good evening. How are you? My name is Alex Lopez. I am the Spanish teacher here at Palm Bay Magnet High School. Today, I'm going to give you a little bit information about this class and how your child can be successful and learn, acquire the language as he is taking it. So, right here, the objective of this class is to mainly to develop a working proficiency so they can actually uh, talk, write, and read Spanish, okay, at the level that they're being given the opportunity to perform. So, you know, we've developed a dynamic learning community that fosters culture and online collaboration. Unfortunately, with our COVID-19 protocol and what we are going through, unfortunately, we can't be doing group collaborations at this moment, but we are trying our best to provide our kids with that aspect of socialization and speaking with one another. As you know, a language was created to communicate and they need some interaction. So we are trying our best. I'm trying my best to provide that with them. Okay. So the class needs some requirements. I want to go over with you about what are the things that they require to have that are provided by the school district. Online textbook Avancemos, which level 1, 2, and 3, which they all have access to. Also, an online workbook that I will be providing to each one of our students for level 1, 2, 3, and 4 and AP as well. It's required for all the students to have these materials ready, and we do have computers Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here in the classroom. And if you are a new learner, obviously you have to do the assignments online. All the assignments are online. The textbook is online, and the Google Classroom provides that platform for them to find that information. Okay, so the grading policy it's pretty simple. 60% of the entire grade is classwork, homework, and the homework is pretty much things that they did not complete here in class. As you know, we have 90 minutes blocked. So during those 90 minutes, they are able to complete all the assignments here in class. If they don't have enough time to do that, they have a whole week to complete these assignments from Monday through Friday. Um, we do have a very important formula that I like to install in my students, and that is E equals P, which means effort equals points. If they put the effort, they get the points, and those points will definitely reflect in their success in their grade. So 60% of the entire grade is that. The other 40% is quizzes, tests, and flipped grade presentations. So this policy is the policy of Brevard District. It's being supported by it. And this is some of the 90 is 100 to 100 would be an A. 80 to 89 is a B. 70 to 79 is a C. 60 to 69 is a D. Below 60 will be an F. So again, class participation, class craft, and extra credit is 60% of the grade. The other 40% is flipped grade presentation, tests, and quizzes. Okay, so I want to go over with you so you can find out where all these things are located. If you go through Focus, you can realize that I have a web page there and where you can find all the information that you need. In addition, your student has access to my Google Classroom. Let's go over the Google Classroom to show you what is it that is there you can find there. This is the page. This is Spanish level 2 first period, which is very similar to all of my 4 periods. And they all contain the same thing, except the level 1 will have other material, but it's very similar. So right here you can find in all these things in the stream, as you can see the schedule for the entire week. I like to provide that along with the Zoom meeting link for each one of the classes, which is different. So for example, Monday the 21st, this is the work that they would have to complete. pages 46, 47, complete activity 1, 12, 13, 14. That is worth 14, 15 points. In addition, they have questions that they have, essential questions that they have to answer every day. So you can find, if you ever want to find out what is it that they are assigned, you can go to the Google Classroom or Focus, which has the same exact information, and you can see what they're supposed to be doing every day. Okay, as you can see right here, this is updated every week. Sunday evenings is when I actually post all these assignments. Now, when you go to Classwork, you will see that you have all the different categories, such as the assessment, the daily essential questions, the control point sheet, the Flipgrid materials, Zoom meetings links, class video lessons, and class materials. So, for example, if they take a quiz, all they need to do is click on this, and it will take them to the link where they have to take the quiz. If by any chance the student is absent, he or she will always have the opportunity to retake this electronically. Okay, so that's one of the good things about doing things electronically now, that allow us to do it remotely. My students have everyday essential questions. So they also have access to it, especially for you guys that are Zooming, that are at home, e-learners. You have these essential questions daily that are based, that you need to answer, the student needs to answer based on the video lesson that I record previously. For example, when they walk in here, they go to the video lesson of the day. In this case would be 21st, which was given today, Tuesday. They have access to these questions, and they can open it with a Google Docs. If they do that, they're able to answer the questions and then share it with me, and I get them automatically, and I'm able to give them the points that they're worth. Each one of these is worth 10 points, and they have to provide the answers to me daily. So that is the essential questions that they need to complete. If they are here, they can write them if they like, or they can also grab the computer and have that option to turn it in digitally. In here, you also will find the Zoom meeting link that the e-learners will need. All they need to do is click here, and it will take them to their class daily. Also, the video lessons are some things that we are doing, that I'm doing, to provide the students that need a little more reinforcement to watch the video, which has the main material of the lesson, the main objectives, and they can watch it. They can do it on their own. I play that in the first 15 minutes of class, and based on that, they are able to answer the questions, the essential questions. Okay, so if you ever want to help your kid, or want to work ahead or make up the work, you can always go here and click in the video lessons, and the video lessons will have will be an actual lesson, that will be provided with me narrating it, obviously teaching it. For example, today we will talk about indirect object pronouns, comparación cultural. So just giving you a little bit about that. Recuerda que los pronombres de objeto indirecto reciben la acción del sujeto. Do you remember indirect object pronouns? Te, me, le, nos, les. We talked about it yesterday, and remember how. So these are all lessons that they watch, and then they can answer the questions based on that. After I play these videos, I go back and I teach again. Most of the time I speak Spanish, so they actually can get used to listening to the Spanish based on the subject that we're covering. So you can find these video lessons every day from Monday through Friday, and you can actually watch them, and based on that you can answer the questions. Here in the Google Classroom you also are able to find the Flipgrid materials. Flipgrid is a system that I like to use, a platform for presentations and where they actually have to speak. Okay, so that would be part of the assessments that they have to do, and that is 40% of their grade along with the quizzes. Also, I'm providing to them a point control form. This form, its purpose is um, to allow them, to empower them with keeping track of their points. It is very similar to keeping track of your money. You know, we know that we need to teach our kids to be responsible enough to keep track of their spending, of what they have earned. So here, as you can see, you have every week of the semester and then the school year. What they can do, they can keep track of their points by opening it with Google Docs, and this form will turn into a digital page, and then they can put the amount of points in here that they make daily. So you have different categories. You have 5 categories. You have your classwork / homework. As I said before, homework is only if they did not complete it in class. You have your essential questions, which is 10 points. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then once it's completed and sent to me, then they write the amount. Here, participation. They are participating every day. They are required to raise their hand. I can call on them, and based on their participation and their answers, they get awarded points. And they can keep track of how many points they make daily. Here, Monday, Tuesday, Monday through Friday. Tests and quizzes will go here. And Classcraft, which is a very innovative way to learn the language. It's a game. It's a game that we play in class usually on Fridays, and also adds up to motivate them to speak the language. So at the end of the week, they put their points here. I tell them how many points do you need to pay your bills. Well, they need 100. If they get 100 here, they can write it right here. If they get more than 100, whatever they have extra, they can put it right here and save it. I like to teach them about saving and preparing for the future, because we never know what that could happen. If they get sick, they're able to utilize the points that they have saved. So this is something that might seem confusing to you, but it really isn't. It's all about keeping control, about empowering them to keep track of their grade. So on Mondays, we enter the grade in Focus, and we have a one-on-one. They come in to me, and I ask them what do they do, and they can show me. I also get all that information because they're turning it to me digitally. Now, I want to talk to you about the application that they are using to access their textbook online. All the activities that they provide, that they send me, are online. So when they go to the Launchpad, the BPS Launchpad, they go to an application that looks just like this one. It's called HMH, which stands for Halt McDougall World Language. So they click on it, and it takes them to their book. The book, it's online. So for example, today we did activity 15 and 16. And what they can do there is to, for example, this activity is asking to complete the paragraph with the appropriate indirect object pronouns. So what they do, they click on the Q. Once they click on the Q, this little window comes up and populates the questions and other things that the kids need to do. For example, here they need to complete the paragraph with the appropriate indirect object pronouns. So here they will put the right indirect object pronoun, like I'm doing right now. Me, or for example, the first one is estamos tan contentos. Papá dice que vamos a hacer un viaje magnífico. So the correct one would be nos. Okay, and then you submit it. As soon as they submit that, it goes to me. So those are some things that they're doing in class, and things that I like them to complete daily. If they don't have the chance to complete it, then they can do it at home. Well, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions,